Imagine giving the best years of your life to a man, supporting him, loving him, only to look down at your phone one rainy, miserable night and see a text message that completely shatters your reality. That is exactly where our story begins. Our female lead, a hard-working, dedicated secretary, is standing in the cold, neon-lit hallway of a luxury hotel, staring at a message from her long-term boyfriend. He's dumping her, and not just dumping her, he's marrying a wealthy heiress. He's throwing away years of history because she's just a lowly secretary, and he wants a shortcut to the top of the elite social ladder. The sheer audacity of it is enough to make anyone snap. Heartbroken, humiliated, and fueled by a sudden, fiery rage, she decides she is not going to just sit at home and cry. Oh no. She grabs a bottle of wine, pops the cork, and starts chugging it right there in the corridor. Liquid courage is a dangerous thing, but right now, it's her best friend. She is marching up to that hotel room, fully intending to crash his little pre-wedding celebration and give him the absolute dressing down of a lifetime. But here is where fate steps in and delivers the plot twist of the century. In her drunken, emotionally wrecked haze, she stumbles. She doesn't find her cheating ex. Instead, she literally crashes into the chest of the most powerful, intimidating, and untouchable man in the entire city, who just so happens to be her billionaire CEO boss. Her brain is completely short-circuiting. The alcohol is doing the driving. And in a moment of pure, reckless desperation, she grabs his collar, pulls him down, and plants a desperate, messy kiss right on his lips. The world spins, the doors close, and everything fades to black dot. The next morning hits like a freight train. She wakes up tangled in the crisp, expensive white sheets of a VIP hotel suite. The sunlight is blinding, her head is pounding, and then the memories come flooding back. The breakup, the wine, the boss, the kiss. Absolute, unadulterated panic washes over her face. She is a secretary. He is the CEO of a massive empire. She hasn't just ruined her relationship. She is convinced she has just nuked her entire career. She tries to do the classic walk of shame. She's tiptoeing, holding her breath, praying to any deity that will listen that she can just slip out the door and pretend this was all a fever dream. But billionaires don't sleep heavily. He wakes up, his gaze piercing right through her. She starts stammering, apologizing profusely, practically begging him not to fire her. She promises it was a mistake, a misunderstanding, a drunken blur. That the CEO doesn't look angry. He looks calculated. He grabs her wrist, pulling her back, and drops a bombshell that completely stops her heart. I'm not going to fire you. We are getting married. Wait. What? Her jaw is on the floor. But before she can even process the whiplash of going from dump to engaged to a billionaire in less than 12 hours, the scene cuts. They are standing outside the Civil Affairs Bureau. It's done. It's official. She is holding a little red marriage booklet. She is legally the wife of the most powerful man in the city. He hands her a sleek, heavy folder containing a non-disclosure agreement. This is a secret marriage, a contract. But then, he does something else. He casually slides an exclusive, limitless black VIP credit card into her hands. He tells her there is an elite family banquet tonight, and she needs to go buy herself something nice. No budget, no limits. Just get whatever she wants. Now, you would think things are looking up, right? Wrong. Because the universe has a very twisted sense of humor. Our girl walks into a high-end, ultra-luxury boutique. She's still in her modest office clothes, feeling a little out of place among the designer bags and silk dresses. And who does she run into? Her absolute nightmare. her cheating, trashy ex-boyfriend, and his incredibly snobby, elitist mother. The moment the mother-in-law spots her, the venom starts flying. She licks our girl up and down with pure disgust, mocking her cheap clothes. She accuses her of being a pathetic, gold-digging stalker who followed them to the mall because she just can't let go of her precious son. The ex-boyfriend stands there, looking smug, telling her to give up, that she could never afford a single thread in this store on her pathetic secretary's salary. To make matters infinitely worse, the boutique sales clerk, who clearly only cares about commissions and kissing up to the rich, joins in on the bullying. She literally tries to shoo our female lead out of the store like she's a stray dog, telling her she's ruining the vibe for the real VIP customers. The humiliation is suffocating. It's the kind of public embarrassment that makes you want the floor to swallow you whole. But remember that little piece of plastic in her purse. Just as the ex and his mother are laughing, demanding she be thrown out, our girl pulls out the limitless black card. The sales clerk scoffs, but the store manager happens to walk by. The manager takes one look at that card, and you can literally see the soul leave his body. He starts sweating bullets. He knows exactly what that card is. It is the ultimate symbol of the untouchable C family empire. It's a card that says the person holding it could buy the entire mall and bulldoze it just for fun. The power dynamic flips so fast it causes whiplash. The manager instantly bows to our girl, treating her like absolute royalty. He turns to the snobby sales clerk and fires her on the spot. Then, he turns his wrath on the ex-boyfriend and his wicked mother, ruthlessly kicking them out of the boutique. The look of utter shock, confusion, and rage on the ex's face is pure, unadulterated cinematic gold. He is left standing on the sidewalk, his jaw glued to the floor, while the woman he threw away is treated like a queen. But the ex is like a bad penny. He just keeps turning up. Later that evening, our girl arrives at the luxury hotel for the elite family banquet. She's still in her work clothes, carrying her shopping bags. And of course, the ex is lurking in the lobby. He has the absolute audacity to approach her again. He grabs her arm, his face twisted in an ugly sneer, demanding to know how she faked that black card. He threatens to call security, to have her thrown out of the hotel, completely convinced she is just a desperate fraud trying to crash his new fiancé's family party. She doesn't even flinch. She shakes off his hand with a look of absolute ice, leaving him fuming in the hallway, and slips into the VIP dressing room. This is the moment we've been waiting for. The ultimate glow up. When the doors open, she steps out, and time literally stops. She is no longer the tired, heartbroken secretary. She is wearing a jaw-dropping, sparkling, ethereal silver gown that hugs her perfectly. Her hair is styled, her makeup is flawless, and she radiates a quiet, dangerous confidence. She looks like an absolute goddess. Her billionaire husband is waiting for her in the corridor. When he turns and sees her, you can see the breath catch in his throat. The cold, calculating CEO melts away, replaced by a man who is completely mesmerized. The tension between them is thick enough to cut with a knife. He pulls her close, his hand resting firmly on her waist. The chemistry is undeniable, electric and raw. And right there, in the dimly lit hallway, they share a deeply passionate, breathtaking kiss. It's a kiss that proves this so-called fake contract marriage might just be the realest, most intense thing either of them has ever experienced. Now, it is time for the grand finale, the main event. With his hand securely on her waist, the billionaire CEO escorts his stunning new wife into the grand banquet hall. The room is filled with the city's absolute elite. The crystal chandeliers are sparkling. The champagne is flowing. And sitting right at the center table is the cheating ex-boyfriend and his new, wealthy fiancée. The ex looks up, and for a second, he doesn't even recognize her. When he finally realizes that the breathtaking woman walking in on the arm of the most powerful man in the room is his ex-girlfriend, his brain completely breaks. That his arrogance is a terminal disease. He stands up, puffing out his chest, and tries one last, desperate time to publicly humiliate her. He smirks, ready to announce to the entire room that she is just a lowly secretary, a pathetic stalker who somehow snuck into this exclusive VIP event. He opens his mouth to speak, but the CEO steps forward. The entire room falls into a dead, terrifying silence. The billionaire looks at the ex with a kind of cold, predatory glare that could freeze boiling water. And then, he drops the ultimate nuclear bombshell. He introduces the woman on his arm, not a secretary, not as his +1, but as his legally wedded wife, the matriarch of the C family. The room gasps. But here is the absolute best part, the cherry on top of this revenge Sunday. Because of the complex, elite family tree, the wealthy heiress that the ex-boyfriend just married, she is the CEO's niece, which means, by the laws of marriage and family hierarchy, our female lead, the woman the ex dumped for being too poor and lowly, is now officially his aunt-in-law. The realization hits the ex like a physical blow. His face drains of all color. His knees practically buckle. The wealthy fiancée he thought was his ticket to the top now has to bow her head and show absolute, unquestioning respect to the woman he threw away. And by extension, he has to do the same. He is forced to stand there, humiliated in front of the city's most powerful people, and lower his head to the woman he thought he broke. It is a masterclass in karmic justice. It is the most satisfying, explosive checkmate of a lifetime. She doesn't even have to say a word. Her mere existence, standing there in her sparkling gown next to a billionaire who actually values her, is the ultimate revenge. The scream fades out on her triumphant, subtle smile, leaving us all cheering for the ultimate villainous turned queen.